Hello, I'm Sifu Nathan from Perth Wing Chun.
Sitting Tom.
We're just going to basically cover, I guess, Chi Sao and Sparring, ranges and everything. The basic Chi Sao we see everybody doing. We were talking about this a little bit earlier. So everyone's in their neutral stance. Their energy is going straight forward towards your opponent. This is scimitar level training because I'm trying to force my way down the centre on a line. Now, people will go into Bill G, starts using the angles in the footwork or chum kill form. For me in sparring, this range is when I've just made contact with my opponent and I'm looking at shooting down lines. So I get to a position, I want to cross my opponent, but you notice straight away here, I'm back to parallel arm Chi Sao. So in our system, well, I'd say most Wing Chun systems, this is a beginning point. Eventually you want to get into a closer range and you need to be flowing a lot more because we are not using one central line to our opponent. We're using multiple vectors all at the same time. So I'm pulling down this vector, I'm pushing across that vector. I can feel the energy coming here. I need to be able to shift. Now at this range, I'm back to where we would be on double arm Chi Sao at this range because we're both equal in our levers, we're both balanced, so we've both got the same advantage. It's now up to me to get this shorter so I get the advantage, or get the cross position so I get to the blind side parallel. Now once I'm in close, Chi Sao is all about getting past the force, past the lines. Everyone is so focused on getting to here and going, all right, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to pin, I'm going to cover, I'm going to punch. Using very linear lines. If I'm looking straight down where I want to hit, as you can already see, if I'm not looking from my shoulder, there's that line, there's that line. So I really need to be going, well, where's my strike? There's the line. Bang, I need to move to that line. I need to, if I want line one, I can see it. I'm not going to hit it because I'm actually looking here. If I look down there, there's no way I'm getting that line. So I've got to see it there. Once I get past these arms into here, everything is now available. You've got your elbows coming in. The elbow doesn't work, you can flick back to the wrist, back to the elbow. Hand, elbow. So basically everything I do is a punch. If I punch, it gets blocked, becomes a block. So everything is a strike. Chi Sao is not just about getting to trapping. Trapping happens while I'm trying to strike because my opponent's trying to stop me and I'm trying to find the force in that position and cover over it or move it or go around it. I'm not trying to do this, force my way through the opponent's force. So, when you see people doing this Chi Sao, it is a very good beginner's tool to figure out how do I get to a cross arm position. Now once again, I've said this before, I do not personally like this because it is teaching me to do this and stay at this range. That is not healthy. My opponent with footwork is going to move. I need to get to here and close that gap as quick as possible and use those lines and know where they are. Chi Sao is essentially teaching you to read lines. Find out where the openings are. Find out how to get your opponent to give a long lever to you, which gives you an opening, and then, as Tom has just done, how to shorten those levers to take advantage of the person punching. That is basically my take on how I would use Chi Sao, and I use it in sparring all the time. You get in, get contact, move in. You want to be using your Chi Sao. If you're not using Chi Sao in sparring, then you're not really doing Wing Chun.